Guys, just take a look. We've been tracking this dominance for some time now. It's playing out exactly as we wanted. It's rejected the previous support to act as resistance. And now the acceleration to the downside is looking like it's going to happen. What does this acceleration mean? Start of alt season. So we can look at more on risk assets. And we're looking at Jasmy today. Let's dive in. I don't think you quite realise how important this dominance break is. We've been tracking it for such a long time, guys, and these ascending channels, they're bearish patterns, and they've got to break at some point, and when they break with some velocity. So we want a continuation to the downside on Bitcoin dominance. We want to drop and break below this 200 daily moving average for a confirmation that this acceleration is the acceleration that we want. We've had the rejection that we want. That previous support has now flipped resistance, and now we're making moves to the downside, creating those lower highs and lower lows on the Bitcoin dominance. That's exactly what we want. So we can look at more on risk assets. The more on risk asset we're looking at today, of course, is Jasmy, as promised. And the high that we need to take out on Jasmy is this high sitting here, 0.027417. We're currently trading at 0.026 at the moment. And it's important that we do break and close above, because we talk about this. We don't care. We don't care about resistance. But if we can flip that as support, exactly the same area, exactly the same price, but you're buying support, that's what we're waiting for. So that's the importance of the break and the close above. Once you get the break and close above, that's a higher confirmation that the bulls have got momentum and they can try and create that new high. So we're creating a bit of a flag here, and we're going to go through points where it could be sticking points for Jasmy. But first and foremost, we're creating a bit of a flag here. So how do we play the flags? You break into the upside or you break into the downside. That's how we play them. We can go into the smaller time frame to get better confluence of this flag. So we'll just pop into the 4 hours and we'll get this flag on properly. And then we know we're either breaking to the upside or we're breaking to the downside, and we can play that to our advantage. So just pop that back on the daily. We can play that to our advantage. We know exactly what we need to do on this flag. So if we do pull back to the downside, there's a strong possibility we will, because this stochastic is telling us we're overbought. We're looking at the indicators, it's telling us we're overbought. So if we do pull back on Jasmy, how far are we likely to pull back? We know this Fibonacci area is going to be important, the 618. So we do this swing from the swing low to the swing high, and we're looking for retracements to the 618, and we can build that as additional confluence. So the 618 is sitting at 0.02055, just over 2 cents. So does that coincide with any additional confluence? The next thing that we're going to build in is our fixed range volume profile. This is going to tell us the mean between this range here. You can see we're trading in a range. Let's build the range in first. You can trade it in a clear range here. That range has been tested at the bottom side once, nearly twice, 3 times at the bottom side. And how many times at the top side? Once, twice, 3 times here. So we know that we're in a clear range. So we'll stick in our fixed range volume profile and find out what confluence we've got with our 618. So you're going from the swing low of the range to the swing high of the range, and we're looking for the mean. This is the most area of traded volume. So we're going to build this in now. That's sitting at 0.021077. What that's going to do is going to create a zone for us, creating a zone between the 618 and the area of most traded volume. So if we take that off now, you've got a clear indication where price is likely to pull back. If we pull back to this level, that's a drop of where price action is sat now, 19% to the downside. So if we pull back and we fail this bullish pennant, if we fail this bullish pennant, this is the area we're likely to pull back. We've also got this strong support here where we've bounced at the top band, or we bounced at the lower band, and this rejected the mid band. So this mid band we want to act as support, and it's going to be important that it acts as support in the future. So I'm playing this pennant at the moment. If we break to the upside, then there's a strong chance that we could get this retest that we're looking for. If we break to the downside, this is the area that I'm looking to pull back to. So if you did enjoy this video, guys, I've got a bit of an unusual one in my previous video because it was farming on the blockchain, something that interested me. So farming on the blockchain, and what they do is they provide subsidies, they provide grants to farmers in exchange for a percentage of their crop, a percentage of their yield, whether it's soy, whether it's whatever. So if you find that interesting, check out this video. I'll leave it at the end, and I'll see you guys in the next one.